Hello students, today we are going to start with English chapter 2 from your supplementary reader book It So Happened, and the name of the second chapter is Children at Work. This chapter, if you see the name of this chapter, it talks about children and work. Here work can be anything that you do within your household or helping your parents, or there are children who even work to earn their living, to eat something, to get their food and support their family, etc., whatever their age is. Okay, so in this chapter, this story is basically about a boy called Velu who is 11 years old and who runs away from his home. He wanders around for hours before getting on the train in Chennai without a ticket. So he runs away from his home and catches a train to Chennai, that too without a ticket, because he's a small boy, so I don't think he must be knowing what the procedure is. And then he just moves out from his house, so he's all tired and hungry and he doesn't know where to go when a stranger at the station shouts a word of welcome to him. So now let's read about the boy and his story and what his problem actually was. Today I will do the first part with you, and the other videos will follow with the other parts of the chapter. When the Kanyakumari Express pulled in at Chennai Central, it took Velu some time to get off. Here there was this Kanyakumari Express. Pulled in means came into at Chennai Central. Chennai Central, the railway station is called Chennai Central. It took Velu some time to get off. So as the train reached the station, this boy took a little while to get down off the train. When he finally stood on the platform, his legs felt wobbly as if he was still on a moving train. Wobbly means a little shaky. His legs were feeling a little shaky when he got down on the platform, because probably he could be scared, like he had moved out of the house, so he must be scared. Then suddenly, out of the way, a porter went by with a loaded trolley. Velu jumped aside, and then he was just wondering what to do, and suddenly this porter, means you have seen these people who are pushing luggage on the railways, on the cart, big carts, big luggages on the railway station, which they pull and take it to wherever they have to. So this trolley gets dashed against Velu. He sat on a bench on the platform, putting his small bundle down. So then after he falls to the other side, he goes and sits on the platform bench and puts the bundle next to. Bundle down means whatever he had brought along with him, that he puts on besides him. In all his 11 years, he had never seen so many people. Okay, so like I told you, he had not moved out of the house and he was from a small village, so he had never seen so many people before, except once a year at the fair in his village. Okay, village only when is the large gathering happening? When there is a fair, at that time only they witness a large gathering. People walked by, bumping into him with their suitcases. Okay, so he was just standing over sitting over there. So people, as we all know, on the railway stations and everything, people are so much in rush that they are pushing each other, even banging against each other, but just walking by and trying to get their work, get on their train fast. A voice announced something on a loudspeaker, like how we hear the railway announcements. All this was so new for him that he was wondering that what is all this happening one after the other. Near him, a group of people sat on their luggage, looking at a TV hanging from the roof. So now someone came and sat next to him, and as we all know, there are indicators. Indicators are which give us information about the trains. Like television screens are hanging and the timings of the train, name of the train is displayed over there. So all the one who sat next to him, they were looking over there. The noise was terrible, he said. Velu put his head down on his knees, feeling miserable and exhausted. He ran. So he was all tired. So we sit no when we are tired, we put our head down. So that way he put his head down on his knees and he was sitting. He had run away from his village 2 days ago. For 2 days he had eaten nothing but some peanuts and some jaggery. So since 2 days he was hungry, what all he had eaten? Only peanuts and a piece of jaggery. In this bundle he carried a shirt, towel and a comb. And the luggage which he carried with him, what all it had? A shirt, a towel and a comb. He walked for most of the first day to Kannur and then got onto the train to Chennai. So then he walked to Kannur and then got on the train to Chennai. Velu had no money for a ticket, but luckily the ticket collector did not come to the unreserved compartment. So this boy was so new, so he did not know what the procedure was. Do you need to buy a ticket? Is it mandatory? Is there something like a ticket existing? So he just simply sat in the unreserved compartment, but luckily the ticket collector, as we all know, did not come to the unreserved compartment and he was saved. He had tried to sleep on the floor near the door. So in the compartment, as we all know, people sleep anywhere, wherever that get placed, because there is no fixed place in the unreserved compartment. A group of man next to him had played cards and shouted all night. People are all enjoying in the train, right? So even these few people were sitting and playing cards and enjoying, and they were shouting all night. Hey, what new to town, huh? Called out a rough voice. Okay, then someone asked, you're new to town, right? Velu opened his eyes. He was sleeping. There was a lot of people standing around, but nobody was looking at him. See, as you all can see in the picture, he's sitting with his legs up, and the voice that came from behind could probably be this girl. Here, eh? He turned around. Behind him was a girl around his own age, wearing a long banyan that came down to her knees. Then again he heard some noise that came from behind. It was a girl, but she was like differently dressed. She was wearing a banyan which reached up to her knees. Her hair was stiff and brownish. Stiff means hard and brownish means brown color. And she had a huge sack on one shoulder, and she was carrying a sack. She was picking up dirty plastic cups from the floor and stuffing them into her sack. As we know, these rag pickers and rubbish pickers, they pick up things and put it in the bag. So similarly, this girl was also collecting all the plastic cups and stuffing them means putting them into her sack. When it was calling me out, why she was calling me out, Velu thought. And why is a girl wearing a banyan? Then he thinks that why this girl is calling me and why she's wearing a banyan, first of all, because banyan is probably a boy's clothing, right? So he was wondering. No need to stare stupidly. What's your name? So now this girl is like, no need to stare stupidly means there is no need that you keep staring at me. Velu muttered. Velu looking away. So, Mr. Velu, said the girl. He muttered means in a small voice he said Velu. And so Mr. Velu, said the girl, looking at his bundle. She looked at his bundle and then she was saying, so Mr. Velu ran away from home. He's asking him that did you run away from home, means did you leave your home and came here? Velu did not answer. He did not want to tell some strange girl what he had done. So he did not want to share what was his problem with that girl. He had run away because he could not stand his father beating him for one more day. His father could snatch away all the money Velu and his sisters earned and spend it on drink. Okay, so he was all tired. Probably his father was hitting him every day and taking away whatever his money he was earning. So he was fed up and tired of it. So he finally left his house. Don't think I don't know. This place is full of children like you. So what are you going to do here? So that girl is like, don't think as if I don't know anything. I know, I have seen many people like you. So now what are your further plans? Become rich? She sat down next to him. Velu shifted slightly. Means as soon as she sat next to him, he moved towards the other side. He felt hunger pinching him and pressed his stomach with a grimace. Okay. So then while that girl was talking to him, he was feeling very hungry. Grimace is an ugly, twisted experience that happens in the stomach when you are feeling hungry. A little pain also, you can say. Hungry? Asked the girl. He was like how you all when your stomach pains, you all press your stomach with two hands. No, similarly he was also doing something like that. So that girl asked him, hungry? You won't get food by sitting here glumly. Glumly means moody or sulky, like sadly, making faces. I can find some if you want. So she tells him that if you want some food, I can find for you. She picked up her sack and started to walk away. Then she took her sack and a big bag and started walking away. Velu stayed on the bench. What should he do? Should he follow this girl? Where was she going to take him? She was disappearing into the crowd. So he had to make his decision quickly. So he was thinking for himself, what should I do? Shall I go with this girl or not go? What to do? I have to decide fast because she was not looking behind also and she was disappearing in the crowd. Anyway, I have no idea where to go. He jumped up and ran after her. She wasn't even looking back to see where he was. So she simply walked fast and went away and did not even bother. She offered him once to come with him. Then she didn't bother to wait for him. She just walked away thinking if he wants to come, he would come. Otherwise, he can wait and find things for himself. So this is the first part of the story and the second part will continue. I hope you all understood. Thank you.